Alright everybody, welcome back. This is episode 33 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty. And since last episode, we've had two games against two good teams. And we've gotten some disappointing results for two reasons. First of all, let's look at this Benfica B team. Benfica B game. This is a game that, as you can see, we should have won. Surprisingly, no yellow cards, which is great. We had the game. We controlled the game for the most part. And they got a last-second goal, undeserved. Vincentini got beat at the back post. I think it was off a corner or some kind of free kick. Very disappointing. I thought we had this game in hand. We definitely played really well. Again, they have some great players, but that's no excuse. We should have won this game for being in the lead twice. This second game, frustrating for a different reason. Again, this time Grimshaw got sent off in the 24th minute, just when he has a good couple results, plays a game without getting a yellow card. I'm thinking things are looking up. We're learning here. But then we get a red card within 25 minutes. And then at that point, we're just holding on for dear life. We played well up until the 50th minute. At that point, they scored two goals. Almost back-to-back. And at that point, it was game over. Disappointing to lose a derby game. In such a fashion. They can have a player red carded off so soon. Disappointing. Very disappointing. He again having a ridiculous amount of cards. It's pretty ridiculous at this point. I mean, let's look at the 6 red cards, 15 yellow cards. It's pretty despicable, but it seems like, even our lone player, Bruno Sobreda, who we have loaned out to Santa Clara, he has like 12 yellow cards, but really hasn't getting yellow cards. So maybe if we bring him back, he'll be able to play there, next season. But that many yellow and red cards, there's definitely a problem there. So I don't know. But nonetheless, we have 7 games left. We have a game against Oliveirense today, who are just above us in the table. Like to close that gap a little bit. We have a game at hand against compared to the team above us, Boavista. So if we get a win today, we'll be within striking distance of them. 9th looks like our comfort area. 9th seems like, the type of team we are. Based on, our kind of form, we're good, then we're bad, then we're good, then we're bad, which kind of leads to a mid-table kind of standing, and that's where we are right now. So let's get into the game today and see if we can get those points and make sure that we get the the mid-table finish that we deserve, and so we can get some momentum into next season. All right, guys, welcome back. So this is our lineup. Tip always Vincini in goal. Bruno Santos coming in for Vasco Cruz, who's out injured. So everybody else is similar. Loureiro in that ball-winning midfield spot. With Teixeira next to him, and then Firmino, Silva, Tlika, and Paredes up top. We're at home today against 7th place Oliveirense. 3 points is our goal, so let's get into the game and get those points. My team talk today was basically just play better than you did last time. We absolutely got smoked last weekend against Academica. a derby that we could have played better in. Obviously Grimshaw made it tough for the entire team with his red card. So, and them being a pretty good team, almost, having a pretty big gap between them and their closest rivals, Les Chiens at the moment. But for all those reasons, I'm expecting a better performance from us today. Looks like we have the first highlight. Later with the ball here. Finds Sanch. Firmino back to Sanch. Gets past his man. Puts the ball in. Does not make it to the attacker. Back out Sanch again. Firmino. Silva. And we score this time through Silva. Again, if we have those attackers playing well, I think we can do a lot of things in this league. So happy to see them. One of them scored today. Obviously, likes of Silva, Paredes, Delica, Firmino, those guys can do so much for our team if they're playing well. Our defense by itself is pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're a bad defense. Definitely improved over last year for sure. Specifically, consistently with consistency. There were spots last year where guys were playing well, but this year there's definitely been a change with Ikic kind of coming into his own. Dinej Almeida, kind of being a kind of a more of a veteran. I mean, he's still young. He's still probably, I think he's 23 or 25. But compared to Nuno Gonçalves, we had in there last year, I think there's definitely an improvement in quality. Although Nuno Gonçalves probably had does have the higher potential. Dinej Almeida is good in his own right. So it looks like we have another highlight here. But good block there from our player. Firmino going on this little run. Hopefully he can find somebody to pass to, but loses out the ball to Queiroz, who clears it, but only falls to Loureiro. Bruno Santos, Loureiro, Silva, Firmino, Teixeira. Finds Bruno Santos all alone here on this right-hand side. Tries to get the ball in. He, his balls, they're not bad. His delivery, not that bad, but he just hasn't had the luck finding that last bit of the assist there. But this time he does, and he puts a great ball into Guillermo. Makes a good run. He's definitely played well today. Definitely showing that, with Vasquez out injured for I don't know how long, definitely nice to see, that we have a replacement for him in the meantime. Firmino to Guillermo. Just wide. But we're up 2-0 early on in the second half. It looks like we're cruising, and at this point, Olivenants have not really created much at all. Our center back, so it seems like they're winning all the balls. Delica here, Teixeira, Silva, Firmino. Is Firmino going to score this time? And he does. Great piece of play. I mean, this is just representative of the talent that we have on hand here. If we were to play like this all the time, I think we'd be up there with the likes of Gondomar, really, because I think we have that kind of quality here. Delica not having the best game, but that's fine. Everybody else around him seems to be putting in a great shift, and I think he'll be fine with maybe not getting a goal or an assist, but he's not having a bad game at all, just compared to his other compatriots up there. Coming up on 70 minutes, I would make a substitution in that midfield area, but I don't know if we have anybody to play there. I might bring on, let's bring on Warmerdam, put him in that box-to-box role, move Rui Teixeira back into his ball-winning midfield role. I'm sure he's happy with that. And then might make a couple more substitutions in a bit. Give a couple of these guys a little bit more time. To do something else. Again, Bruno Sanch having a great game at right back today. Only played for us a couple times this year. That's really good to see that he's playing well today. Firmino just playing, intercepting the pass easily, but couldn't get past his man. It falls to, again, another player kind of not letting the ball fall to our opponent there. Guillermo. Ooh, long shot. Always gonna be unlikely that I was gonna score from there, but I'm fine with him kind of taking that shot. That's fine. I think I'm gonna bring on Monteiro for Firmino. As Monteiro comes on in his last few games as a as a lady, as he's declared that he is unhappy with his time here. And that's fine with me. Like I said earlier, Firmino and Monteiro are pretty much the exact same player. And I'd like to bring somebody younger. We have some players on the available to us that we can play. Speaking of that, I have actually something to show you guys, so I'll be right back, actually. Alright, guys, so since last episode, we had a youth intake, and obviously we have a couple really good right wingers that we covered on last year. This year, we brought in a couple really good left wingers in the likes of Fábio Pardal here, and André Lopes. I know one of these guys has some ridiculous pace. I don't know if it's Pardal or Lopes. But one of these guys has, he has 14 pace as a 16-year-old. That's going to go up. I thought it might be because I saw 17. I thought he may have had 17. But in either case, Pardal's more of a speedy winger. It looks like André Lopes more of a tactical guy, but he doesn't have the ability that Pardal has right now. But he has still very good potential. We have Enrique Herrera at goalkeeper, Bruno Cardozo, center midfielder. We have some quality players in here. Really happy to see that. Some other guys that probably not gonna ever play for us, but that's fine. A couple good fullbacks here. Eliu Load. Actually three pretty good right fullbacks, and a fullback on the left. And yeah, I mean, it's great to see the guys with these type of potential. Rangel had 5-star potential as well. He got injured. I think that has hampered his growth a little bit. But other than that, I mean, still good to see that we're bringing in some great players. I definitely see kind of like João Graça coming in next season playing for us. Like I said last year with the likes of Sobreda, who definitely made that step up. We brought in some midfielders last year, so he didn't end up staying with the squad for the full season. We loaned him out, obviously, but that's definitely these guys right here. All 5 of these guys, between now and the preseason, could make some steps forward and could be part of the preseason squad, and maybe take a spot. Maybe we don't have to bring in a couple players on the wings that we're talking about on the left and the right. That might be a possibility. Then again, I think Pardal and Lopes are a little bit too young for that. Both being 16. But we'll see for sure. Now the schedule, we're gonna do Boavista, Faf, and come back against Lulutan. Boavista is probably their team right next to us. They're the team that I was talking about they're now 2 points ahead of us. I'd like to get ahead of them in the table. Faf and Lulutan are both at the bottom of the table. But with this team, they're so inconsistent. I don't know what that means. We could win those. We could lose those. We could win them 10-0 or lose 10-0. So anything can happen. So it'll be a little ton for tomorrow. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I got another Livecom win. So you know, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and stay toasty, my friends.